Actually, speaking of cranes, with Thanksgiving coming up, I'm wondering if there's a way, if I started a petition, how many people would go along with, instead of having turkey for Thanksgiving, if we could all just eat Sandhill Cranes. I mean, they gotta taste kind of sort of the same, I would think. A little more neck meat on a crane.
I'm not so sure this is what the Pilgrims had in mind. Welcome to the White Knuckle Web Show. This week we join Shane Wiest in Wisconsin as he struggles to hunt peacefully.
Correction, I thought the cranes were gone.
Shane Wiest has a long history with the Sandhill Crane. You see it in Wisconsin where he hunts, they're everywhere. And it causes a love-hate relationship to develop between the two, where in all honesty, it's mostly hate.
If I get pooped on by one of them, I'll probably get a concussion.
This year, Shane and his filming partner Brady were hoping that the cranes would choose a different migration route. It's now Shane versus the crane.
I forgot to send in for my Sandhill Crane hand grenade permit.
This episode starts now.
Is that not the most epic sit in a tree stand?
I'm pretty sure it's a yes, it is.
Oh my God, he's giant. Shot looked good.
That's all I want every year right there. Look at this thing.
What do you think of that?
That is huge.
Bam!
Perfect. Came right in.
Opening morning, there's nothing, absolutely nothing I enjoy more than the peaceful sound of the Sandhill Crane. It soothes the soul. And it helps fight indigestion if you eat them. Or after the old Koch, he has been seen out of this stand several times. Unbelievable morning. It's like, I don't know, I think it was supposed to be 36 or something for the low. Opening morning of bow season, you can't ask for better than that. So, haven't seen anything yet other than an owl. And I believe it was the biggest owl ever, like in the history of owls. And owls have been around for a long time, so I'm pretty sure it even had antlers, to be honest with you. It was a giant. Another fawn. It's gonna come right down the boat path. On my way in here, I walked through a poison ivy field and one big patch of those little green sticker things, those real small little BB-sized little stickers. So my pants are just full of them right now. We are out in the homemade bale blind. We finally got it out here yesterday, so I'm not sure if the deer are gonna be okay with it yet or not, but we got it on the edge of our fall plot, and they've just been destroying this fall plot. I got pictures of codger on this food plot we're gonna scrape. It was in the middle of the night, so I'm not really expecting him to show up, but I got my oldest son Hunter with me tonight. He's never seen me shoot a deer before, or a turkey or anything, so we're hoping that tonight's the first night of many, I guess. So that nubby is like 14 yards bedded. Hunter is begging me to shoot it, but I'm not shooting a nubby. pretty cool because we literally just put this blind has barely been in here 24 hours. So, neat encounter for the first time.
Get over here, dear.
What? Good, yeah. Do you know what the date is? It's sometime in October. Finally back up in the tree again. Been too long, but not necessarily a bad thing, I guess, too. We're not burning out any stands doing, staying out of the woods, so.
Our old buddy, project manager, came in with a year and a half, so that at least got the blood pumping a little bit. But nice morning.
A nice 10-pointer come in. We've seen 5 bucks and a handful of does. It's an incredible morning. We really haven't been out too much, and when we've gone out, we haven't seen a whole lot. So it was kind of nice to get out and actually see some deer. Unfortunately, we didn't see much for Sandhill Cranes this morning. Probably only like 100. So it's been a pretty rough morning for Sandhills, but. I don't know, maybe next time, I guess. Jeez, I got deer running all over the place down here this morning. I don't know, I think I've seen 4 bucks so far. I don't know how many does and fawns are just, like I said, every time I turn around I see some running, so. But a lot of the younger bucks chasing does all over the place, but the fact that there's nothing big in here isn't an encouraging thought, so. Kinda hoping that A, there's a big buck in here with a doe, or B, I can maybe just get a big buck cruising through here. It's still pretty windy. It's supposed to die down tonight. It's gonna be a really good night, I think. Weather-wise, hopefully the deer-wise too, so. So that crash that I heard during the interview was that buck coming back. He's a pretty decent deer. He's nowhere near big enough to kill. I kind of wish Brady was here because he might have shot it. He stood perfectly, 15 yards from me, straight 110% downwind. Didn't have a clue I was there. No joke. I seriously hate Sandhill Cranes. Hate is a strong word, and I hate them. I'll freaking shoot every one of them things. If they open up a season, I'm first in line for a tag. This is ridiculous. Every year, they're just brutal. I seriously would like to talk to Noah and ask him why he felt like he needed to bring the Sandhill Crane with. Just leave that part out. Right? Not cool, Noah. say somewhere between 18 and 19 million, somewhere in that neighborhood. Give or take 4 or 5, you know. Well, there goes 3 more, so that's going to add to my total. I mean, just an awesome hunt for Sandhills. I've seen 0 deer so far. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't do guns, just bows. If the Sandhill Crane season ever opens up, I will use rocket launchers, flamethrowers, and hand grenades. So some of them, I don't know, some of them might be classified as a gun. Other than that, I don't do guns.
Shane's petition for open season on the Sandhill Cranes was denied, sadly, once again this year. Shane would continue to hunt until the late season, never killing a buck. However, Brady was able to get his first doe kill on camera. Congrats, Brady.
Me?
Be my first kill on film. So I'm pretty jacked.
Check us out next week on a new White Knuckle web show. When you try to mask your odor with another scent elimination product, you end up smelling like urine from various animals. When you smell like various animal urine, you attract every animal except the whitetails that you're looking for. When you attract all sorts of animals, they follow you through the woods. And when they follow you through the woods, you run to get away. When you run to get away, you trip over the log that you didn't notice. Don't smell like various animal urine. Use Ozonics, the new leader in scent control.
We are now going to talk to you about Ozonics. Single-handedly, the greatest investment that Mike and I have made in the region of scent control in the last 4 years.
Yep.
I think we've been running the unit for 4 years now, and guess what? It's been 4 years since we've had a doe blow at us or anything like that. It's absolutely incredible.
Excited this year to be teamed up with Ozonics again, the new leader in scent control. It allows me to hunt different wind directions that I normally wouldn't be able to hunt. So no more sitting in the house and looking out the window and waiting for a west wind, when now I can go ahead and hunt that west wind, and it allows, puts out the ozone and kind of mask my entry exits, and I can get into the tree stand sets that I normally wouldn't be able to hunt out of.
I won't go out and hunt without it. If I don't have the batteries, heading back to the truck, grabbing them, I'm out there with it.
The stuff you can get away with an Ozonics is, honestly, it's almost not fair. I mean, it's just some of the results we've had. It's just, you literally, sometimes it leaves you laughing in the tree stand because you're just like, how did I just pull that off? That you can go in after a big buck when the time is right. I mean, obviously, the time of year is right, not necessarily conditions, but the time of year is right. And, I mean, you can go in there after, and you know, you got full confidence that he's, you know, you're not going to get winded.